Over in Central Visayas, more people are on quarantine amid the nCoV-ARD threat. Most of them have come from places with incidences of the dreaded disease. PTV Cebu's John Aroa reports.
The Department of Health in Central Visayas says some 29 persons are under investigation for possible nCoV-ARD infection. 21 are from Cebu, 1 from Bohol, and 7 from Negros Oriental. DOH said around 27 OFWs arrived at MCIA from Hong Kong yesterday. One of them was brought to a quarantine facility after showing flu-like symptoms of nCoV-ARD. As of now, 5 Filipinos are in mandatory quarantine in Cebu since the start of the travel ban. Those who are asymptomatic of nCoV-ARD are allowed to go on house quarantine. DOH-7 Director Jaime Bernada said that mandatory quarantine is more effective than house quarantine, but still needs to identify more quarantine facility to accommodate the number of patients.
It is a distinction between possibilities and impossibilities. Para sa ako, if we have the facility, why not? Yes. So natin, identified facility to accommodate facility quarantine. The last would be home quarantine.
Under the executive order of Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia, strict security will be implemented for those who are under house quarantine. LGUs and police are tasked to monitor these patients within 14 days.
There is a separate bedroom where the individual can be isolated without sharing his immediate space with other household members. Now, the individual and other household members have adequate access to appropriate and recommended personal protective equipment and are capable of strictly adhering to the guidelines and precautions recommended by the DOH.
Governor Garcia agreed with Senator Vicente Soto that mandatory quarantine is more effective than self-quarantine because of the danger it might bring to each member of the family. Garcia explained that there are conditions to be strictly followed while these persons are in isolation in their homes.
I would agree with him, certainly, because then it would just be like going home. But if there is in fact strict isolation of this person inside a room that is all to his own, then perhaps we can minimize the danger and the risk.
From PTV Cebu, John Aroa for The Nation.